Well, here we are. Just a Sunday morning. Me and Cooper are out just exploring. Change the location of the phone in the cradle so that you're not watching the rock chip. We're at the local public hunting area. Just want to come see what's going on. And the water's high. When the water's down, there's a path over here that you can get back to the other side, and there's actually good hunting back there. You can cross on that levee and walk that back in. I think that was an old train levee. But there's good catfish back here. Not real big, but it's entertaining. Me and Aaron sat here one day. We were set up over at this tree. I'll have to turn the truck so we can get a picture. Yeah. Right out there by see the cement in the middle?
Yeah.
Just to that side of it, see that tree that's like down? We're sitting here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
We're sitting here and we're fishing. And we had our 22s, and I had a 17 Mach 2. So it's a 22 neck down to 17. And Aaron had this gigantic spotlight. So as we're catching fish, we're throwing them out here on the road. And the raccoons are coming down out of the woods and eating the fish. So we're shooting raccoons right here in the middle of the road. So I'm like, hey, get the spotlight, because we heard something over there. So he spots, and I see a raccoon. I'm like, all right, Aaron, I'll give you first shot. So I hold the spotlight, and he's got a Ruger 10/22. He goes through all 10 rounds, couldn't hit the raccoon. So I'm like, all right, you hold the spotlight. And I smack this raccoon, you heard it go thwack, and then you just heard him falling down the tree branches. But all the way across the lake, we were shooting raccoons out of the trees. They've added more paint to the rock again.
Yeah, that's more than I can remember, so.
Well, it used to be full, and they actually came through and bleached it and pressure washed it. And there's a cave that goes through there. And to the locals, we call that Macken's Rock. The older generation before us calls it Hobo's Cave. But there's railroad tracks right there, and the hobos could jump off the train and they'd hang out at the rock for a day or two and then catch the next train out of here. And sadly, the kids come down here and play in the mud. They're tearing up the land to make a mud run. See, look at them tearing that up. I don't believe that you should tear up our public lands because you're just forcing everybody else off of them. You know, sooner or later it's going to get closed or fenced off, or all you're doing is hurting your buddies. I mean, I was a kid, you know, we played around like that, but not to the point where it was destructive. You know, I didn't much think about this stuff when I was a kid, though I was raised with the respect that you don't tear shit up. But now, having children of my own, you know, it really weighs on you that you want to be responsible with public land. Because the government does hold it, and it is the government, so they can take it away whenever they want. So you have to be respectful and responsible so that your kids can use the land.
I was just going to tell you, the water's over the road.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
The water is over the road.
Oh no, the water's over the road. Says the guy in a car to the guy in a truck. Oh no, the water's over the road. That was so deep. I'm scared.
Doesn't this go down to a fishing spot?
Yep. Hey, the water's over the road.
I remember I got to sit in the back of this.
It was the other ranger before this one.
Yeah, as we went down to the fishing spot, and there was a car behind us.
Yep. Go ahead, roll down your window and look out the window.
Can I get my butt?
Yeah. Oh, it's not even up to the running boards. Well, that's getting a little deeper, but
Yeah.
not bad.
This is cool.
Huh? Pretty cool?
Yeah.
See the trick? You want to look out the window and you want to watch the front tires. Okay? Because you have to find just that right speed where you're not throwing a big wake, but the pressure from your tire is pushing the water away from you, and you actually create a little bubble of very low water. So it's finding that right speed. It's about 2 to 4 miles an hour of going through the water, and it'll push all the water out of the way and it'll create a low spot. It creates a little void, a bubble. So watch out the window, watch the front tire, okay? Yeah, grab the handle so you can hold on.
I can see it.
But see how the water's high in front of it, but lower underneath it?
Yeah.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
See, and that's a trick. You need to know that if you're ever crossing a creek or a river or a flooded, you know, when they say don't,
Why would they write that on that rock?
huh?
On that rock.
I didn't see what it said.
It's like a black rectangle with blue words spelling out the F word.
Oh, just people are stupid. Well, see?
The water is over the road.
Yeah. But they put in posts and a cable right at where we fish. That's like literally right where I set my chair. Do you see the cable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because kids will tear through and people will tear it up.
I can't tell if anybody's in the truck. No, nobody's in the truck, so they're out hunting or hiking.
Why do no vehicles go beyond this sign?
Well, they don't want you to. They don't want you tearing stuff up. Okay?
Okay.
There's a well up there, right there. That's why there's a road to it. Okay? A little muddy.
So we're already at 12 minutes.
Yep. The water's over the road, oh my! Yeah, now, they tell you in the news, on the weather, emergency services, everything else,
Yeah.
you don't cross water like this, okay?
Why not?
Because you never know. Like, if the road washed out underneath it, if there's a deep hole, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've been back here enough, and I know this road, and I know that it's not going to get deep enough to drown out the truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can't go flying through here at 100 miles an hour either.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Like I said, that 2 miles an hour is what you want to be at. Okay?
Okay. But you definitely know if this can go through, the Bronco will go through with no problem.
Yeah. And we've had the Bronco through here.
Yeah.
I also know that that is a good hard-packed road. It's not going to wash away. There's no culverts underneath it that can be washed out and, you know, leave a sinkhole. Okay?
Okay.
Well, for some of the little crazy things I wanted to do, there's actually too many people down here.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to show you some stuff with the truck and what this truck can do. There's a cat down in the field. I forgot the rifle.
And you don't like cats because you're allergic to them and you just don't like them.
Yeah, they're just evil.
That's why I call the cat at home a little demon.
Yep, they are. So I wish there was more snow on the ground. That would have made for a fun little day. But it's just a cold, rainy, muddy mess in Ohio. Welcome to winter.
It's like past now.
Huh?
Sort of going into spring now.
No. Winter just started the 21st of December.
Never hear this.
Yep. Winter goes until March or April.
Oh, so,
Oh boy. Kabum, kabum, kabum.
but I used to be like right here with my coat on. Now I'm just here.
Well, tilt the seat up or slide it forward. There you go. But now I will demonstrate the practical application of the spool that we put in the rear end. In a situation like this, where that's all soft, sloppy mud, with one tire in the soft, sloppy mud, the other tire on the hard-packed road, energy travels the path of least resistance. So that means the tire that's in the soft, sloppy mud would be the one just spinning, and you'd never make it up this little hill. Okay? Having a spool where the power is transferred equally to both rear tires.
You wouldn't just have it be spinning in the mud.
One will
You
be
would
on the
be-
hard pack, one will be in the soft mud, and it'll walk straight up. Okay? Until you slide down the hill. But see the significance of that?
Yeah.
Had I put it in four-wheel drive, we might have stayed, instead of sliding down, I could have turned the wheel, and the front wheel would have helped us drive up that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we didn't even spin, didn't even get mud on the back of the truck. And that's a reason for having a locker or a spool, you know, some sort of traction aid in the rear axle. I'm not a fan of having them in the front axle unless you have a selectable where you can turn it on or off. But those are almost $1,000, and I just haven't had that kind of money. The guys that put in the $200 Lockrights in the front end, when you engage the four-wheel drive and it's always, you know, all four wheels are spinning, that becomes a little scary. It makes it real hard to steer, and in a short wheelbase like a Jeep or something, it doesn't know which end is front or rear. They'll spin you around. There's just a lot of... So I don't recommend putting a locker in the front unless you do it right with like an ARB or an Eaton electric unit. You know, a high quality one. So Cooper, here we are. me turn the truck and get a good picture. That's a little more scenic, right? Don't worry, you're not going to fall into the water. Okay, so you're in the video, so talk. Tell me your thoughts for the day.
It was fun.
This is just one of our Sunday mornings, just me and Cooper. So we went to Menards. We got some of the materials to make a blue bowl for the gold panning, you know, to recover fine flour gold. Then I said, let's just go on a little drive. Let's go out in the country. Let's go look at the public hunting. And here we are. So you talk, Cooper. Tell me your thoughts. You do your videos all the time, so help me with mine.
I don't really do them anymore.
Well, we're going to start doing them together, so here we are.
It was fun, and it is nice of you.
Did you learn anything today? Any notable, anything you want to say for the day? No? You being shy because you're in the video?
Mm-mm.
You're not on camera, they're just listening to you.
I know.
You want to say hi to anybody? I'm like, hi, Chelsea. We know you're
Hi.
going to be the first one to watch this. Well, nothing too exciting. This is just our rambling, roaming adventure.
What do we get to do now?
Now we'll go home and cause trouble.
And build Legos.
Legos. Legos. Legos, Legos, Legos. My goodness. Legos.